Live from Laredo, Texas, this is Fox News at 9.
Thank you for joining us on this edition of Laredo Fox News and making us your first choice of news. I'm Alejandra Guzman. My colleague Lorena Ibarra has the night off. We begin tonight with a male being arrested by the Laredo Police Department for the possession of a firearm. The individual on your screen, identified as Cesar Fuentes, who was initially pulled over for a traffic violation at the corner of Chicago and San Bernardo. Responding officials reporting a strong narcotic odor within the vehicle, requesting a canine to the scene to investigate. During the search, a .22 caliber pistol was found. Authorities following with a background check, discovering Fuentes was previously arrested for the possession of a prohibited firearm. Fuentes is currently charged for the possession of an illegal firearm. According to officials, family violence a recurring issue within our community, prompting several local agencies to collaborate in an effort to create awareness. A ceremony hosted this morning honoring victims who have died at the hands of a loved one and announcing the month of October is dedicated to raising public awareness on the issue. Our community experiencing this a couple of months ago after Amalia Elizabeth Perez was killed by her husband, who committed suicide moments later. Cases like Perez's framing the proclamation.
Not only speaks to this community's how it wants to help survivors of domestic violence after domestic violence happens, but it really is also now speaking to how to prevent domestic violence and seeing it as a human right that we should all be interested in preventing.
According to district attorney records, they have dealt with more than 700 domestic violence cases, estimating our county will experience nearly or more than 1,000 by the end of 2015. Adding, this is the reason law enforcement agencies work together with the Coalition Against Violence. The proclamation presented this morning making Laredo the second city in Texas to include it's a human right and people should not suffer any form of violence. Family members of Monica Pastrana, the surviving victim of the accident at the intersection of Jackman and Bartlett, reported she is currently in Laredo and on her way to recovery through rehabilitation. However, Pastrana's sister says the family is in need of assistance, even though local businesses, Facebook, and fitness groups are already raising funds thanking them, but still stresses medical expenses are not being covered.
This is not only to benefit her, to pay her medical expenses, but also to help the family with all their expenses. My brother-in-law, Tony, he's not working. He is there with her full time, so we need to alleviate a little bit, the expenses for the family.
Community members joining forces, providing you with an opportunity to enjoy a 4 to 5 mile trail ride with the funds benefiting the Pastrana family. Although the Tropicana Rail Riders will also host a rodeo fun day for the entire family at 3 p.m.
Anybody can participate. You don't need to know anything of rodeo, nothing. We're going to have a barrel race with professional rodeo girls. We're going to have food. We're going to have drinks, anything, snacks, beverages, anything.
Registration for the trail ride is from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturday, October 3rd at the Reparo Ranch. The start and end point, coordinators indicating the ride is scheduled to begin at 10:30, but saying no studs, go-karts, or ATVs are allowed. A hayride is available at $5, the trail ride $20, and the rodeo fun day $10. But for more information, you can call 645-0504. Speaker of the House of Representatives John Boehner says he will resign from Congress, leaving the leadership right now in limbo. Fox's correspondent Chuck McCalloway has a story from Washington.